There is a new mystery group on the internet, and experts are calling them smudge serpents. And this group has now quietly entered the world of global diplomacy and foreign policy. Between June and August 2025, cybersecurity researchers started noticing something very, very strange. Many American academics and foreign policy experts, specifically those who work on Iran and Middle East research, began receiving very polite, very innocent looking emails. These emails were not scams that were asking for money. They were not any Nigerian prince type fraud. These emails looked extremely professional, the kind that only a real foreign policy researchers would understand. And you know what? These hackers were pretending to think that tanked professionals from respectable American policy institutes like Brookings Institution or maybe Washington Institution or other research groups based in Washington, D.C. The hackers were acting as if they wanted to discuss Middle East policy, Iran's domestic policy, the Revolutionary Guard, sanctions, nuclear talks, very specific, very serious topics. But in reality, it was a trap. Once the target replied, the hackers then secretly tried to pull them into a fake online meeting, usually through a Microsoft Team link. The document or software that they asked the victim to open was actually disguised malware. And once the victim clicked it, the attacker would steal their login information, specifically Microsoft account credentials. Cyber experts believe that this behavior is very similar to older Iranian-linked hacker group. Iran has many units, be it Charming Kitten, be it Mint Sandstorm, be it Muddy Water. These names have been seen before. And this new cluster, it looks the same style, but more polished, more patient, and actually much more experienced. What makes this case extremely interesting is that the hackers acted like a very sophisticated diplomat. When one victim became suspicious, the attacker did not panic. The attacker replied again, pretending to verify identity, pretending to be extremely serious about authenticity of their communication, just like a real government official would do. So, what does this all actually mean? It means that in 2025, cyber war has moved from military systems and government servers into the world of think tanks, policy labs, analytics, or maybe professors or researchers, or maybe the scholars too. Soft targets who shape the narrative, not hard targets like weapon system, because ideology, influence, and information, they are now just as valuable as missiles. And this new smudge serpent operation perfectly fits the current global moment. Iran-Israel tensions are high, the region is volatile, diplomacy is tensed, and as always, cyber warfare becomes the invisible battlefield, where the world's next crisis quietly begins. So basically, in short, these hackers are not stealing money, they are stealing knowledge, because knowledge is the new weapon.